Some roads are so dangerous that even experienced drivers think twice before using them. From narrow mountain paths carved into cliffs to highways hanging above deadly drops, these roads push human engineering to its limits. Here are the 5 most dangerous roads on Earth. Number 5. Guoliang Tunnel Road, China. Hidden deep within China's Taihang Mountains lies a road unlike any other on Earth. At first glance, it looks like something from an action movie. But this incredible tunnel is very real, and for thousands of people, it's the only connection to the outside world. Before the tunnel existed, villagers had to climb a steep and dangerous mountain path just to leave their remote community. The journey was exhausting and often life-threatening. Determined to change their future, a group of local villagers took on an almost impossible challenge. Using simple tools and sheer determination, they spent years carving a tunnel directly through solid rock. The result was the Guoliang Tunnel Road, a narrow passage cut into the side of a mountain cliff. Stretching for over a kilometer, the tunnel features dozens of large openings known as window cliffs. These openings provide light and ventilation, but they also reveal breathtaking drops to the valley below. Drivers passing through the tunnel are treated to spectacular views, but those same views can be incredibly distracting. The road itself is narrow, with limited space for vehicles to pass each other. Sharp turns, tight sections, and steep cliff faces make every journey a test of concentration. During bad weather, visibility can drop significantly, making the route even more challenging. Despite the risks, the tunnel has become one of China's most famous roads and attracts visitors from around the world. Number 4. Stelvio Pass, Italy. Perched high in the Italian Alps, Stelvio Pass is one of the most famous and dangerous roads in the world. From above, the road looks almost unreal. Dozens of sharp turns twist across the mountainside, creating a giant maze of asphalt that climbs toward the clouds. The scenery is breathtaking, but that's exactly what makes this road so dangerous. Many drivers become distracted by the incredible views surrounding them. Snow-covered peaks, deep valleys, and endless mountain landscapes stretch as far as the eye can see. But on Stelvio Pass, losing focus for even a few seconds can be a costly mistake. The road reaches an altitude of more than 2,700 meters above sea level, making it one of the highest mountain passes in Europe. To reach the summit, drivers must navigate an incredible series of hairpin bends. Each corner is tight, steep, and requires complete concentration. Some turns are so sharp that larger vehicles struggle to make them without slowing down significantly. During the summer months, thousands of tourists, cyclists, motorcyclists, and drivers travel this route every year. As traffic increases, so does the danger. Many sections of the road leave very little space between vehicles. Drivers often find themselves passing oncoming traffic while hugging the edge of a mountain cliff. In some areas, the drop beside the road is enough to make even experienced drivers nervous. Guardrails are present in some sections, but not everywhere. A single mistake could send a vehicle sliding toward the edge. The weather creates another serious threat. Conditions can change rapidly in the mountains. A clear morning can suddenly become covered in thick fog. Rain can make the road slippery, while unexpected snowfall can reduce traction even further. When visibility drops, navigating the road becomes far more difficult. Drivers must rely entirely on their judgment while moving through the endless sequence of curves. The next 3 roads are even more dangerous. Number 3. Karakoram Highway. Stretching for more than 1,300 kilometers through some of the most extreme terrain on Earth, the Karakoram Highway is one of the most dangerous roads ever built. Often called the highest paved international road in the world, it connects Pakistan and China while passing through some of the planet's most rugged mountain landscapes. At first glance, the highway looks breathtaking. Towering snow-covered peaks rise above the road, while deep valleys and massive glacier create scenery unlike anywhere else on Earth. But behind the incredible views lies a constant danger. The highway passes through a region known for landslides, rockfalls, earthquakes, and extreme weather. In many places, drivers travel directly beneath unstable mountain slopes where huge rocks can fall without warning. A peaceful drive can suddenly become a race against nature. Heavy rainfall often triggers landslides that block roads and trap travelers for hours or even days. During winter, snow and ice transform the highway into an even greater challenge. Strong winds and freezing temperatures make driving conditions unpredictable. Some sections of the road climb to incredible altitudes where weather can change within minutes. Bright sunshine can quickly disappear behind thick clouds and storms. The highway also follows narrow mountain corridors with steep drops beside the pavement. One wrong move could have devastating consequences. Unlike roads located near major cities, many parts of the Karakoram Highway are incredibly remote. If an accident occurs, emergency assistance may be hours away. Drivers often find themselves surrounded by mountains for hundreds of kilometers with little sign of civilization. Building the highway was an enormous challenge. Construction took decades and required workers to battle some of the harshest conditions imaginable. Hundreds of workers lost their lives during the project due to landslides, accidents, and difficult terrain. And somehow, the next two roads on our list are even more terrifying. Number 2. Meadows Road. Most roads are built to make travel easier. Meadows Road does the exact opposite. Located in northern Pakistan, this terrifying mountain track is widely considered one of the most dangerous roads on Earth. The road stretches for only a few kilometers, but every meter feels like a test of courage. Carved directly into the side of a mountain, the route is incredibly narrow and unforgiving. In many sections, there are no guardrails protecting drivers from the massive drop below. One small mistake could send a vehicle plunging hundreds of meters down the mountainside. The road itself is rough, uneven, and often barely wide enough for a single vehicle. When two vehicles meet, drivers must proceed with extreme caution. Some sections require drivers to maneuver carefully along cliff edges with very little room to spare. Adding to the danger, the road is frequently affected by loose rocks and unstable terrain. Heavy rain can damage sections of the track, making conditions even worse. Unlike modern highways, Meadows Road was never designed for comfort. Every turn demands complete concentration. Every meter forward requires patience and precision. What makes the road even more intimidating is the lack of safety features. There are no large barriers, no emergency lanes, and very few places where drivers can safely stop. In certain sections, drivers are forced to slow to a crawl as the road narrows beside steep cliffs. With a rock wall on one side and a massive drop on the other, there is almost no room for error. Even experienced drivers approach this road with extreme caution. A brief lapse in concentration or a single miscalculation can quickly turn a routine journey into a life-threatening situation. The scenery is so spectacular that many people believe the dangerous journey is worth the risk. But reaching it requires surviving one of the most dangerous roads ever built. For many people, the drive itself is more frightening than the destination is beautiful. And if this road seems impossible to drive on, wait until you see the road that takes the number 1 spot on our list. Number 1. North Yungas Road, Bolivia. Known around the world as the Road of Death, North Yungas Road is widely considered the most dangerous road on Earth. Located in Bolivia, this infamous route stretches through steep mountains and deep valleys, creating one of the most terrifying driving experiences imaginable. For decades, the road gained a deadly reputation. Hundreds of people lost their lives here as vehicles attempted to navigate its narrow and unforgiving path. What makes this road so dangerous is its combination of extreme drops, tight corners, and unpredictable conditions. In many places, the road is barely wide enough for two vehicles to pass each other. Drivers often find themselves only a few feet away from a cliff edge that drops hundreds of meters into the valley below. There are very few barriers protecting vehicles from the edge. One small mistake can have catastrophic consequences. Adding to the danger, rain frequently turns the road into a slippery mud-covered track. Waterfalls sometimes flow directly across the roadway, reducing visibility and making the surface even more hazardous. Thick fog can appear without warning, hiding corners and making it difficult to judge distances. The conditions demand complete concentration from beginning to end. Even experienced drivers treat the road with extreme caution. Passing another vehicle can be one of the most stressful parts of the journey. In some sections, drivers must carefully maneuver around each other while only inches from the edge of a cliff. For many years, the road was the primary route connecting La Paz with the Yungas region. Eventually, a safer alternative route was built, dramatically reducing traffic on the original road. But even today, the road remains a major attraction for thrill seekers. Mountain bikers from around the world travel here to test themselves against one of the most dangerous routes ever created. The combination of breathtaking scenery and constant danger continues to attract adventurous visitors. Despite improvements in transportation, North Yungas Road remains one of the most feared roads in history. Its deadly reputation, terrifying cliffs, and countless accidents have earned it the number 1 spot on our list. If you enjoyed this video, Be sure to subscribe for more dangerous places and incredible locations from around the world.